Hello Sagittarius, welcome to this space, welcome to my channel. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, and my channel is WoW Oracle. Well, what I am here to do today, Sagittarius, is I'm here to connect with you for the week of May 31st through May 6th, and I'm here to do your weekly energy reading, okay? So, I just want to apologize a little bit about the lighting before we get going here. I'm having some issues with the lighting, so I apologize if it's kind of dark. I apologize if you have trouble seeing the cards. I'm trying to work on that situation, and hopefully I get that all ironed out shortly. But let's go ahead and get right into your reading. So first and foremost, what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be tapping into Archangel Metatron's energy. So what I have here in front of me is the Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery Oracle deck by Ellis. This is a very beautifully spiritual deck, okay? It really gets into the feels. It gets into like what's going on in and around our life, what needs to be brought to our attention, and things of that like, okay? So let's go ahead and get right into it. Let's tap into that energy and see what's going on with you for the week of May 31st through June 6th. So Archangel Metatron, what messages do you have for my Sagittarius? My Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of May 31st through June 6th. What messages of love, truth, healing, and guidance do you have for my Saggies, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of May 31st through June 6th? Alright, Saggies, so what needs to be brought to your attention this week is Indigo, mystery and mastery of life. Okay, so what I feel here is that you are really diving deep into your spirituality, diving deep into that spiritual side of yourself, just diving deep and wanting to know more about creation, more about all there is, more about life, and more about the magic and mystery of life. I feel like for some of you also as well, you are enrolling in some sort of education, some sort of new venture, and something that's very spiritual. I feel like even if it isn't like a spiritual venture, it feels very spiritual to you, okay? Because I feel very connected as I speak this to you, as I speak this out. So I feel like you are making new choices and new beginnings, and those new beginnings are some sort of new mastery of life, whether it be education or it be on like whatever it is that you're doing right now. I just see that you're really giving your all, giving your attention, and really seeing things from like the eyes of a child again, you know, very innocent and very new. All right, so now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and read what the book says about this card. Ellis did a great job at channeling Archangel Metatron for every single one of the messages, so just give me one moment to go ahead and pull that up. All right, Indigo, mystery and mastery of life. Indigo holds mystery and beckons you into its embrace to reveal the meaning of existence and the meaning of you. You cannot discover yourself by staying only in the warm sunshine of life. You need the searching times of the dark night of the soul as well. And you need the dark, deep, midnight skies to shower you with starlight, reminding you of your place in the wider universe, and the planets and star systems that carry aspects of your soul. You are of the stars, of moonlight, starlight, and galactic origins. Coming in as a child, you remain close to all that you have witnessed in the void before birth. You recall your God-given power, and the magnificence of all creation. You wonder at the simplest times, the tree blowing in the breeze, the texture of the bark on its trunk, the soft fur of an animal, the warmth of water on the skin. As adults, we lose that connection to our senses and all that is. We need to be as children once more, curious to explore and seek out new adventures and ask why, as a child does as it tries to make sense of its new world. There is so much to be studied, learned, and experienced in this vast place we call home. There are so many opportunities for soul growth and heart expansion. Indigo asks you to let go of what you think you know and follow the light to what you could know. It is the path of the master, of the one seeking meaning to all that is. Pulling this card may also mean that your powers of intuition, clairvoyance, clairaudience, and clairsentience are increasing at this time. If so, invite Metatron around you to reveal new insights, ways of sensing spirit, and all that lies hidden like magical jewels waiting to be discovered. Indigo invites you to explore beyond the veil, to which is unseen, to delve into your subconscious in the realms of mysticism, intuition, and dreams. Pay particular attention to your dreams at this time. What themes are coming up to be looked at and explored? Maybe figures from your past that you need to make peace with, or loved ones who have passed on wishing you well. Note daydreams too, and allow time to visualize, to wish, and to believe in magic. Creating visions that are possible if we dare to dream them makes them come true. With Indigo, this is done from a grounded state of being. Those drawn to this indigo ray are also comfortable carrying authority and have enough presence to see anything through. By searching for meaning, healing, and a connection back to ourselves and our origins, we gain the world, and the world gains the highest aspect of us. Sink into the indigo's depth and mystical beauty and discover anew. So yeah, like I said, you're really diving deep into the mystery and magic of life. Like it says, you could be definitely having a boost in your intuition and your clairvoyance and your psychic abilities. So trust that's happening for you at this time and allow that to happen. Okay, Saggies? So now what I want to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward to your energy part of your reading. So with the tarot, we're going to be looking at the energies to help keep you grounded, the energies to help you be more open. We'll look at the positive energies coming in for you this week, as well as the negative energies coming your way. We're going to look at how to best invite the positive energies in, as well as how the negative energies could really affect you this week and things of that like, okay? So let's go ahead and get right into it. So first and foremost, Saggies, we're going to look at the energies to help keep you grounded this week, as well as the energies to help you be more open. So Spirit, what energies are going to help to keep my Saggies grounded this week, and what energies are going to help them to be more open? Okay, Saggies, so the King of Pentacles did come out, okay, as far as the energies to keep you grounded. So you could be connecting this week with a Leo or a Virgo, or maybe you have that kind of energy in your chart. But I feel like this week what's happening for you as far as the energies to keep you grounded is, you're coming from a place of security, coming from a place of control, really using your power to create your abundance. So maybe this week with your psychic insights, with your clairvoyant insights, you're kind of getting the sense of how to move forward, getting the sense of, what you need to dive deep into, what you need to pay attention to, what you need to let go, and things of that matter. And that's going to help you to feel really grounded, help you to feel really firmly footed where you stand. It's almost like you're seeing things through new eyes, okay? Seeing things through new eyes, and you have this new sense of power within you to really dive deep into what's going on around you, okay? Now, as far as the energies to help you be more open, we do have the Devil card, so you could be connecting with a Capricorn. This is very strong Capricorn energy. So, it could be, it could be that there are bondages, there are addictions, and there are things in your life that are still holding you back, and it's time to release those. It's time to release those toxic tendencies. It's time to release those bad things that you do in your life, maybe the things that you kind of overlook, because I feel like a sense of like you overlooking these things and not really paying attention to them, but they're really not doing you any good. They're almost like to the detriment of your spiritual movement forward at this time, okay? So it's like you need to like kind of release those bondages, do that work to clear out and break free from things that are holding you back from moving forward. Because right now I feel like with you really tapping into your subconscious mind and really tapping into like, your dream space, maybe it is that your dream space is going to be showing you things that you need to be releasing, showing you things that you need to mend and heal so that you can break free and move forward, okay? And that's going to keep you very open to this new beautiful energy that's kind of trying to come in for you, okay? So now I want to move forward, Saggies, and we're going to look at the positive energies coming in for you this week, as well as the negative energies coming your way, because we do live in a world of polarity, so we have to look at the spectrum from both sides to see how to best make our way through our weeks, given everything coming our way, okay? So Spirit, what are the positive energies coming in for my Saggies this week, and what negative energies are coming their way? Okay, so I do have one more little message I want to share before I move forward when it comes to this Devil card, because I was kind of like tapping in a little further into the energy, and it could be this week, okay, that what you're doing is you're really diving deep into mysticism, diving deep into the occult, okay, because the devil doesn't always have to be like the devil, but it also has to deal with like magic and things like that. And it could be that what you're doing this week is you are finding your community with that in the occultic kind of way. You know what I'm saying? Really diving deep into the dark arts, the dark magic, dark things like that. Not anything that's going to hurt anybody or hurt yourself, but what's going to be beneficial for you, okay? And that's going to keep you very open. I just feel like with this Devil card here, you're just really going super deeper than you've ever gone before into the way that you can use magic and use occultic ways and use hermetic ways and esoteric ways to kind of be beneficial for you at this time, okay? So that's a kind of another little message I was getting. But as far as the positive energies coming out for you this week, we do have the 8 of Cups. And then for the negative energies, we do have the 10 of Wands. Okay, Saggy, so as far as the positive energies coming in for you this week, This is about you breaking away. This is about you walking away. This is about you releasing the tendencies that are no longer good for you, releasing limiting belief systems, releasing blocks, consciously or unconsciously held. Because like I did say, for some of you, you were breaking free. You were breaking free, you were reclaiming your power, and you were leaving behind bondages. And this right here is you walking away from those things. This is about you, seeing the things in your life and not feeling completely very, satisfied with what's going on. And this is about you diving deeper, really going deep within and going on a soul search, going on an external search, going on any kind of search that's going to go and help you to fill that last cup. Because, the next cup is a 9 of cups, so that's, wish granted. But right now you only have 8 of them. So I feel like what you're doing, Sagittarius, this week is you're deciding to go out and find that last cup, and you're really diving deep, and you're using the mystery and magic and your subconscious mind and your intuition to kind of find and seek out that last cup. Okay, it could be that you are also going towards your happiness. You're leaving behind something or someone or a situation that wasn't quite fulfilling enough for you, and you're going towards your happiness. You're deciding that you need to go out and get that for yourself because someone else or something else can't fulfill that for you. It's time for you to go grab that for yourself, because we have an 8 here, which is movement, action, change, and regeneration. So I see that this week you are going towards your best life, and you're really deciding that you're going to go get what you need, that someone else can't bring it to you. Okay, now, as far as the negative energies coming in for you this week, we do have the 10 of Wands. So this week, you could kind of be burdened by a lot of responsibilities. You kind of have a lot of things going on this week, and it's kind of getting a little bit overwhelming, because right now as I'm sitting here, I'm feeling a little overwhelmed by the situation, and I'm realizing that that's not my energy, that's your energy, okay, Saggies? That you're just kind of feeling like, ugh, you got a lot of weight on your shoulders, you have a lot of things you have to take care of, a lot of things you have to do. I see some of you studying really hard towards something, trying to attain some newness, but it's like there's just so many things coming from so many directions that you're really not sure if you can move forward. But this week, you have to be careful with that, because it's almost like if you take on too much, you're gonna not be able to move forward. So you have to be careful to only, do the things that you need to do, and don't take on too much stress of other people and other things in life, okay? Because the 10 of Wands is about responsibilities and burdens and kind of being overwhelmed and taking on too much. So be careful this week, Saggies, that you don't bite off more than you can chew. Do you know what I'm saying? I know that you want to dive deep. I can see here that you want to dive deep, but you have to be careful that you don't dive too deep. Because then when we dive too deep, it's hard for us to really stay grounded, and we get kind of like too far into it, and then it's really hard for us to gain the knowledge and the necessary spiritual, energy that we need. We kind of get too much, and then it's like, and we get kind of stuck. Do you know what I'm saying? So be careful with those energies this week, all right? So now I want to go ahead and move on, Saggies, and we'll look at how to best invite the positive energies in for you for this week, and how the negative energies could affect you. All right, Spirit, so how can my Saggies best invite in the positive energies, and how might the negative energies affect them? Okay, so we have the Justice card, and we have the Page of Swords. Okay, so as far as how to best invite the positive energies in, Saggies, there could be possibly a Libra or Libra energy in your space, or maybe you just have Libra in your chart. But what this is, and what this means to me, is that this week you need to be fair. Fair with yourself, fair with others, fair with situations in your life, okay? It's almost like, if you are still being held back by bondages, if you're still being held back by attachments, things that are kind of claiming your power, it's not about getting overly hard on yourself about it, but being compassionate towards yourself. It's like you need to move kind of slowly, you know what I'm saying? And if you're moving slowly, you have to be okay with that's how it's going. It's about you bringing that balance internally and externally into your life as you're going through these things and working through things in your life. It's like you need to speak to yourself with fairness. It's like what I'm hearing is don't be too hard on yourself. That's what I'm hearing is don't be too hard on yourself. Don't try to push too hard. Things will happen naturally as they need to happen. So this week, if you want to really invite in this energy of you like moving towards your best life, go slow with yourself. Be soft with yourself, and don't be too hard. It's like if you're having an issue with an attachment or a bondage and you're not quite able to move away from it this week, don't be too crazy on yourself about it. Don't get mad at yourself. Just kind of go with the flow, okay? And like I said, go with the flow and don't be too hard on yourself, okay? Now, As far as how the negative energies this week of this overburden could affect you, we do have a Page of Swords. So this is some air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. So we do have 2 Libra cards here. So maybe it's like, it's about balance, okay? This is about balance for me. If you are overwhelmed, if you become overwhelmed by what it is you're trying to attain, if you take on too much, bite off more than you could chew, then you're not going to be able to really see the truth. And it's going to keep you kind of like all talk, no action. It's almost like you're going to say what you want to do, but you're not going to be able to do what you want to do because you've taken on more than you can handle. Okay, it's almost like you're going to promise, it's almost like this week you're promising yourself that you're going to do something, but because you've taken on too much, it's almost kind of like an all talk, empty promise, you know what I'm saying? And you're going to keep kind of going through that cycle of trying to move forward, but not being able to move forward because you've taken on too many responsibilities and you're kind of burdened by the weights of life right now. It could also be that you are kind of burdened by the weight of addictions and bondages. But like I said, you need to be compassionate and fair with yourself about these situations. Don't be too hard on yourself, okay? So this week, watch out for these energies. Watch out for taking on too much. And watch out for, coming from that place where you're making promises to yourself that you know that you can't keep, okay? Be honest with yourself. Be truthful to yourself and be truthful to the situation because I see you're diving really deep into life right now. So you have to kind of, come from a place of being open to how things are going to flow for you. Don't try to force it too much because if you do, you're not going to get where you want to go, okay? So now I'm going to go ahead and we're going to move on and we're going to move on to see what the benefits of the positive energies coming in for you this week are. And how to best overcome the negative challenges. Alright, Spirit, so how can my Saggies benefit from the positive energies this week? And how can they best overcome the negative challenges? Alright, so we do have the 8 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, like I said, this week, to really tap into these beautiful energies, okay? You need to continue on your path. Don't give up. Don't falter. Don't hinder yourself. And don't decide to go on another path because it's like you're working on something here. You're working on attaining a lot of spiritual energy and it's coming in for you, but it's going to take a little more, willingness from you to really dive a lot deeper than you already have. Because with this 8 of Pentacles, I'm feeling like if you can really, not take on too much, but take on just enough, you're going to be learning some new things. You're going to be learning some new ways to move forward that are going to be very beneficial for you at this time. It's almost like you're going to be getting some kind of aha moments or those light bulbs, those eurekas and those kind of things coming in for you. You're just going to have these moments of clarity where you're like, so that's what I need to do. So that's what works for me and that's how I need to move forward. Because I do see that this week you're going to be gathering a new quality of spiritual attainment, okay? So it's like you were on one level before, but you're moving up a level, okay? Because you're really diving deep into your subconscious mind, diving deep into your psychic abilities, diving deep into what you believe in and your faith and your trust, and you're bringing about a new quality. It's like maybe you were working on something for quite some time, working on that same thing over and over, but this week you're getting it right. Do you know what I'm saying? You're really understanding how it is you need to move forward with whatever situation this happens to be for you, because these are general readings, so I can't exactly tap into each of you and understand what it is you're working on. So you might have to comment below and let me know what you're working on. But I do feel that you're attaining a sense of quality to your life this week that is going to be so necessary for you so that you can release old bondages and you can also be fair to yourself at the same time, okay? Now, as far as how to best overcome the negative challenges, we do have this 5 of Pentacles. So this is about you. This is seriously what I'm seeing here is this is you deciding what it is you need in life and what it is you don't. And it's about you taking those things that you don't need in life and expelling them from your life, getting rid of them, pushing them out, putting them on the outside, telling yourself, I don't need this anymore, I don't want this anymore, because guess what? It is not benefiting me whatsoever anymore. Now, these things might have been beneficial for you at one point. They might have held you. It could have been old limiting belief systems. It could have been, things that you blocked yourself from, or internal, walls that you put up to keep yourself safe from something, not your safe self. Yeah, to keep your safe self, you know what I'm saying? But to also keep yourself safe. But yeah, it's about you taking those bad things in life and just saying, I don't need you anymore. I don't want you anymore. So it could be like, every day this week, you need to get up and say your affirmations like, this is what I don't want. This is what I don't need. This is no longer helping me. And this is what I do want. This is what I do need. And this is what is helping me. And just kind of continually saying these things to yourself, speaking from positivity, you know what I'm saying? And allowing those words of abundance to help you to release the bondages. Because that Five of Pentacles, to me, that Five of Pentacles is just about, it's about you recovering. It's about you recovering and recovering spiritually. So I feel like, if you were going through a dark night of the soul kind of time, like this card talked about, you're awakening from that. You're awakening from that this week, and you're getting some new spiritual knowledge, okay? So now what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to pull one more card for you. And this card is going to be the overall impact from the energies positive and negative, okay? So Spirit, what is the overall impact from the energies positive and negative for my Saggies, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter? Okay, Saggies, too many cards. Can I get a more specific message for my Saggies for their overall impact? There we go. All right, Saggies. So we did get the Four of Pentacles. Yes, so this is about you holding on to what's important and releasing what is no longer important. Okay? The Four of Pentacles is about you coming from this place of security, coming from this place of control and stability. So I feel like if in the past, Saggies, your life has been a little unstable and you've been a little all over the place, this week you are regathering your power. You're reclaiming your power. You're releasing what's no longer serving you. You're gathering what you like. You're bringing a sense of quality into your life. You're still being compassionate and fair with yourself. And you are deciding what you no longer need. And you're really doing it with a lot of energy. And what's happening is you are now knowing what's yours and knowing what's not. And you're holding true to that. It's almost like I feel like you're like holding your heart in your hands, but you're kind of like holding it there and you're saying, I know what I want. I know what I need. And it's because I have decided I was going to dive deep, and I'm going to really, I'm going to analyze my dream cycles. I'm going to finally listen to my intuitive insight. I'm finally going to listen to my higher power when they're talking to me, and I'm going to go forth with what it's telling me. And that's going to help me to come from a very stable place. And we do have a lot of pentacles here too. So I also feel for some of you Saggies too as well, that you're going to be having a bit of financial stability this week as well, okay? Because this one is a little bit about poverty, but this is coming in the spot of, how to overcome the negative stuff. I see that your finances are going to be coming back into order, okay? They're going to be coming back into order. There's going to be a lot of stability. And there's going to be some new finances coming in that are going to help you to come from a place of control, knowing what you want to do and knowing how you want to move forward, keeping you held, okay? So I'm getting both those messages for you guys. But definitely a lot of stability for you this week, a lot of control for you this week, a lot of knowing what's yours and not what's yours, or knowing what's yours and what's not yours, and moving forward on that stable foundation of life, okay? So that's your energy reading for this week. Now what I'd like to do is I'd like to go ahead and use the Divine Directions by Jade Sky to tap in and get a couple more messages of guidance for you for your week, okay? So give me one moment to do that. So Spirit, what is some extra guidance for my Sagittarius, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the week of May 31st through June 6th? What extra messages of love, truth, guidance, and healing do you have for my Saggies, Sun, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for May 31st through June 6th? All right, so one did flip out for you, so that's the first one to come out, and that is recharge. It says, please slow down. It's not selfish to take time out to look after yourself. So yeah, like I said, this is about you diving deep, okay? Diving deep into the mystery and mastery of life. It's about you really analyzing yourself, your cycles, the spiritual power you have, your intuitive insights, your psychic abilities. It's about you recharging that and really listening in. It's almost like you're tuning your psychic antenna to the things that you need and the things you don't need, and you're slowing down a little bit. You're slowing down your life so that you can see where it is you want to go, where it is you're going, where it is you're coming from, and what it is you've left behind. And I feel like as soon as you do slow down, you're going to get this clarity that you need, this true clarity to see what it is you need to go towards, okay? Now your second card out is abundance. Beautiful. Great news is heading your way. Abundance is coming to you in many forms. Like I told you, this whole reading was about spiritual abundance and financial abundance. So I feel like that's really what's coming in for you strong this week. Okay, Saggy? So you need to trust and have faith that that's coming for you. Speak words of abundance. Speak words of beauty. Speak words of enlightenment and light into your life. And that's exactly what you're going to receive. Because I see here, there's a lot of spiritual and financial abundance coming the way for my Saggies, okay? Now, the third card to come out for you is family. It says family is everything. Reconnect with them or tell them you love them. So I feel like this week, Saggies, you need to spend some time with family, spend some time with friends, spend some time with the people that you love. Because they're going to help you to come from that abundant place. They're going to help to recharge you, okay? So I don't feel like you have energy vampires around you this week. I feel like you have energy boosters around you this week. Now, I don't know if that's technically a thing, but that's what I'm seeing in my head, is that when you're spending time with loved ones and with friends, they are boosting your abilities, and they're boosting and recharging you, okay? So, yes, definitely spend time with the people and reconnect with the people that you love this week, okay, Sagittarius? Well, that's your reading for today, for this week. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, please comment below. Let me know how. If you're new to my channel, please like, click subscribe, and share this video with anybody you feel that it would be beneficial to. Anybody you feel who needs to hear it, and anybody you feel who's kind of on this path, okay? I just want to say thank you so much to my Saggies for being with me in this space. Thank you so much for being open to the messages. Thank you so much for being here with me and allowing me to connect with you. It is a truly loving, humbling, and joyful experience. I enjoy it so much. Thank you so much. Well, this is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, signing off from my channel, Wow Oracle, saying thank you again. Much love from me to you. I'll see you guys next week. Namaste.